Hello everyone, this is Debbie and welcome to my channel Ridiculous Goodness. I'm doing the monthly reading for June 2014 and I hope you're all doing very well, and we're doing it different this month. You just get to choose one of these stones here. We have Auralite 23 and we have a clear quartz crystal and a bloodstone here. And we're using Paulina Tarot, angels, gods and goddesses, and energy oracle cards. And if you want to choose a couple of them, well, that's more than welcome. Just pick whatever one that you feel attracted to. You won't be wrong. Not ever. You just follow your intuition. Whatever one you first see, like, oh, okay, I really want, I feel attracted to this one. So we have each 3 cards here, and I believe you had a chance to pick it out. So I'm just going to move these guys over here. We're going to start out with the Paulina Tarot cards first, and so we'll just set them out right here. And we'll see what the first one is. And it's 7 of Cups. So take a gander of that. And this one, 7 of Cups, usually means that you're just having a lot of decisions to make. That some may be easier than others, depending on how you look at it, how there's always going to be, all the decisions you will make will lead you to where you need to go, but there's some decisions that might be easier, more fun, and more, it just brings you a lot of joy and passion into your life, instead of going down this path that will eventually lead you to where you need to be, but you get there a little bit later, but you still learn a lot from it. So one of the ways to avoid going the long way around is to be brave and to once again follow your intuition, which if you pick, either whichever one you picked, you use your intuition to figure out which one that you want, which messages would be right for you for this month. And this is the same thing that you do when you're trying to figure out what you want to do, how you want to go about it. It's not you shouldn't care what other people think of what you're going to do. There are going to be people that are well-meaning, not supposedly. There's some people that don't really want what's best for you. They don't want you to move on. But there's some people that also really do love you, but they don't see why you're making the decisions you are. And that's okay, but you gotta be strong in how you want to go about your life, because it's your life and you should be able to do what you want to do. It's not up to somebody else to decide what is best for you. So don't listen to whatever society says, whatever even your family says. You love them, but you gotta really understand how you feel. So just as always, look within and don't second guess yourself. So we'll go to the next card. And Queen of Wands, yes, this is definitely the energy that you want to be in. Just very confident. Let me get you a good look at it. See how she's just so confident there? I love that color. It's a very, it's orangey red, and she's just so confident. Queen of Wands. So she really knows how to communicate how she feels, and she's not afraid to say it. She will say it in a respectful way, but you don't have to walk on eggshells around people. If you have people that are you feel like you can't talk to them about anything and they won't listen no matter what, you've already tried to explain things but they won't listen, then maybe it's time to walk away, if it's possible for you, if And you might just need to think about how that is possible if there's something that's really just draining your energy and not letting you be this confident person that you are, and to have the confidence to do what you want to do. Always look within, of course, and see what is it that I can do to bring confidence into my life. And affirmations are really good, and also just really deciding what it is that you really want to do, and deciding what basically deciding how you want to go about it. Because when you start when you say exactly what you want to do, and you really believe that you can do it, you can start manifesting the energy that will be needed to make it happen. Of course, you need to have action, but start manifesting things like asking for your guides or your angels' help. I always ask my angels for help if we're just like about anything. They just want to help, and you have to ask, or else they won't be able to help you. And of course, you have your own. You just take action, and you just know that you're gonna be able to make that everything is gonna go well, even if it seems like things are, a little bit off for some reason because of your situation. Just basically think about how you want your life to be. Write it down, and then you can say it out loud too, and really believe in if that's what if what you written down is really what you want, then believe that it is happening, it is manifesting, and just take steps. So, don't rush or anything like that. Don't feel like you have to rush. Just take steps towards what you really want, so you can be that confident person that you are. And the last card here is Strength. It's a Major Arcana card. It's 8 in the Major Arcana, so it's once again Strength. And yeah, it's just like we're talking about, just being confident and knowing that you're supported by the universe. You're supported by all the beings of light around you, and as long as you are doing something that brings you joy, it will always be for the highest good of not only for yourself but for others. So I just really want to emphasize that, to not let other people tell you what you need to do in your life or what's the best thing for you to do. Always just remember that you have the knowledge that you need to make your life purpose come to be. So we're going to move on to the next cards. So we'll gather these up and set these up here. Up here. This actually just worked out very well, having all these card decks right all here. There we go. So first one is Angel of Emergence. It is time for the real you to emerge. So really, this is great because this month seems to be about this trusting your intuition and really, speaking your mind and letting, like it says, letting the real you emerge. Don't let other people tell you how you should be. Instead, just it might take steps slowly but surely to get you out of your shell, but that's okay. It's like they have the butterflies here, all these butterflies here that are around, and they're just so meaningful of like transformation. And maybe it takes a little while sometimes, but you are always changing each and every day, so there's really no rush at all. So I will go to the next one. An Angel of Psychic Abilities. Your intuition and psychic abilities are strong at present. And yes, I mean, I guess this is just a running trend in this month. It just your psychic abilities. Everyone's a psychic, and you should, just if you want to develop your psychic abilities more, then of course you have to practice them. Everything in life you have to practice if you want to get better at them. And it's just really about figuring out, first of all, what is your main clairs. Which clairs are you best at? Are you clairsentient? Are you clairaudient? Are you clairvoyant? There's also like the one for smell, and I think, yeah, there's, I don't remember what the one for smell is, the words exactly. But, you know, all your senses, you can have a psychic sense to it. So it's just about really knowing that, you know, even if you've had problems in the past and you can't really doubt it, you really just have to trust that what you are hearing, what you are feeling is really real. And sometimes, like I said, you can really doubt yourself, but that's just not helping you anymore. So let's just realize that we all came here with these abilities, and you certainly have them, so let's use them. So let's continue on. Angel of pleasure, take pleasure in the things you do. And I will show this cut to you. And it's really just showing her with this dish and, you know, the fish here. Just soul, you know, kind of like soul food, and just really like what your soul purpose is all about is really having, you know, having fun, finding your like passion about what it is you want to do. If you are, you know, dreading doing what you're doing, then, you know, either you're really like tired and you feel like drained or something like that, or you are doing something you really don't want to do, and you're just doing what, you know, seems like what you should do. Like if you don't want to continue on with school, but everyone's saying you have to go to school or you will, you know, fail at life or something like that. You know, so, you know, everyone thinks like college is the answer, but sometimes it isn't. So, I mean, if you really love learning and it's what you want to do, you want to get your degree, then I'd say go for it. I mean, that is very admirable. Like, you know, you're learning in a traditional sense. It certainly is it's very important to have different experiences, and you meet different people, and you have teachers that you may really enjoy. It's a good experience, and I would recommend it if you know, if you want to go there. But if you're forcing yourself to go, and there's really something you'd rather do, even if it's like having to do with like art or something that's not really traditionally done, or people think, oh, you're gonna end up being in the poorhouse or something like that if you do that, or you can't enjoy your work, you have to work for somebody else. It's not like that. That's the old way of doing things, and now you can do exactly what you want to do. So it's all, once again, it's like don't let other people rule your life. You have every right to explore what it is that you want to do, because it's your life. So yes, so I'm guessing that's basically it for these guys. We're gonna go to the energy oracle cards. So we got that there. Get these set up here. We'll start with the first one then. Angel of love. Definitely very important to love yourself, because I feel that, you know, I was really myself, you know, as far as relationships, there were so many times I was just so focused on it, and it really wasn't helping because I wasn't focusing on the most important thing, and that is, you know, loving yourself. If you don't love yourself, then you won't get the kind of love that you truly deserve, which is somebody that respects you and really sees you as you really are. You can be your true self in front of them always, and they just love you more for it. It's unconditional love. It's the best kind of love, and it's worth waiting for. And sometimes it's so hard because you're just like thinking, oh, I just want to meet somebody, or even if it's not a romantic relationship, it's a friendship or something, that still qualifies here, and you still need to see what it is that look within as always and see how you feel about yourself. Do you tell yourself you're ugly, or do you say that you're not good enough to, you know, start your own business or something like that? Or do you have confidence issues basically? Are you constantly putting yourself down? Do you let other people put you down? And so that's just, you know, I'm really passionate about this because I've been working, you know, I know we all are working so hard and everything. This is one of the things I've been working very hard on. And so I can tell you that it is well worth how you feel about yourself when you truly love yourself. And, you know, there's times when you do, like, you know, get down on yourself sometimes, but then you just, you know, you notice it right away. You notice it sooner. You don't let it get into that, you know, point where it's just going forever, you know, negative thoughts or whatever. I catch it right away, and then I'm just like, you know what, I love myself, and, you know, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks of me. I just, you know that everyone I meet treats me with love and respect. And saying things like that truly makes a difference, because the words in your thoughts are very powerful. They really create your reality. So, you know, think about how you think about yourself, think about anything in your life. If you're continually unhappy, then you just don't look outside of yourself. Look within, as always. So we're gonna go to the next card, and strategy and reverse. So I see this as being very important, strategy wise, and, you know, I think I see the word journal, and I definitely think journaling is very helpful. And let me get you a close-up look of this. Just writing is very much a healing experience, and even writing if you are like wanting to strategize about what it is you want to do, then, you know, write a list of what it is you want to do. Like, if you want to accomplish certain things during the day, and I know there's times when, you know, we procrastinate and we're just thinking, man, I want to do all these things, but it's just not happening. Write down a list of what it is you want to do, and it's very satisfying to cross something off the list. But actually, for this reading, I would say that's more about journaling, because it's very healing, and it shows you how you think about yourself, because you're writing it down. You say, well, you ask yourself questions about how you feel about yourself, and, you know, if you ask the angels, you can even ask the angel of love, or if you just say, I need help from the angels, please come, you know, please come forth, or something like that. Like, please, angels, come around me and help me to figure out how to love myself more, something like that. And they'll definitely come around very happily. They are so happy to help you. It's not even funny. It's like, if you they're just so joyful, and they're just so happy to help, and they just want to be around you. So never feel like you're bothering them. And yeah, so journaling, just writing down your everyday events, and just writing what you think of things, even if it's like, oh, you know, even if it's about other people. Sometimes it helps with your shadow work, I guess. I recently found out about shadow work, which is basically just writing out how, like, if you are angry about something, then you can just write down why you're angry, and just like really look within. Like, it's not about staying in that anger, it's about releasing it, about, you know, admitting this is how you feel, and then, you know, writing it out, or, you know, even saying out loud how you feel, and then, you know, saying, okay, you usually, like, when you, like, after that you like meditate and you just find this peace, and it really helps because you figure out why you feel that way, and then you just move on from it. It's just really a healing experience. So writing is just very much recommended. And I will continue on to the next card, the world card. And in this case, I just feel like this is about cycles, and I'll definitely, we're heading towards the full moon, and that means like the end of a cycle. So it's time for you to release, which is funny because there's journaling there, and you're trying to release your emotions. Like I was saying, like you can just, sorry, I'm just like giggling a little bit about it, but yes. So it's kind of funny because if this was like the moon, it'd be kind of like the phase we're in at the moment, pretty much. And we're getting towards full moon that you can start releasing what it is you feel that needs to be released. And when you're journaling, you'll figure it out. You'll have it already figured out. And yeah, the moon cycles are very important to, like, for manifestation. Like, of course, like the new moon, you can have your list of manifestations ready, and you can write it out, and then as you go along the phases, you just really put more thought into it and more action, taking action steps towards what you want, and at least you know the energy is there for you. So yeah, I think, when you're like loving yourself more, you're writing down, you're really putting thought into why you feel a certain way, and then releasing things on the full moon. I think it'd just be feeling so much better heading into July. It just, every day you're changing, so don't like think that the little things that you do each day don't matter. So yeah, I think that's basically it for that, and I hope you have enjoyed this reading, and yeah, I've enjoyed doing this, and I'll be definitely doing my best to getting you guys more readings as soon as possible, whenever I get a chance to. And I have my website up and ready. Then there's some articles on my blog that I'm writing, and Facebook, so you can take a look if you would like. And I really enjoy every one of you watching, whenever you watch this video. I appreciate your likes and comments. It's a very great pleasure of mine, so thank you very much, and I'll see you guys all another time. Bye!